What's up to another episode review with your boy, Don't Blink, it's Ink. And today we have Jujutsu Kaisen. So this is going to be a special series. I'm going to be focusing on watching Jujutsu Kaisen because season 2 is coming out real soon. I'm going to get ready to be able to review season 2 with you guys. My apologies, disgusting, yucky. So, my apologies. Season 1 is already something we've watched. Season 1, episode 1, something we watched. But I'm going to be as fresh as possible. Watch this. So, Mama, chicken salad. This episode was perfect. Why? Well, the first episode. So technically there's two characters introduced that is very important. There's Megumi and Yuta. Why is it perfect? Well, Yuta is the main character and Megumi is his introduction to the sorcerer's world, right? There's no Megumi, there's no explanation. Also, what is really nice, Megumi is a student. So if it comes from a place of equality with Yuta and not a place of superiority, so it helps us believe that, okay, this guy is weak. So still strong enough, it's still good enough to introduce us. We have this character which is goofy. We have in the very first episode, in 20 minutes, we have a new quest. His grandfather died. His grandfather dying alone. And him asking to make friend and to save a friend and to protect people because he's strong. Right? You got an occult club, which means that he was interested in occult. There's an occult club, which means he's responsible for finding the cursed finger. He's responsible for his two friends getting hurt. Right? That's something you have to take in consideration also. What the episode is perfect is because it made me, and I know I'm going to get 8 for this, but it made me really think of Ichigo Kurosaki in Bleach. Why? Delicious. Well, we had a student who can see ghosts, right? With a weird colored hair. And I went to try to get stronger. He couldn't fight a monster, so he borrowed power from another source. Sounds familiar? Yeah, sounds like Ichigo borrowing power from Rukia. Sounds like him having a high spirituality that brought monsters to their house. Sounds like he was trying to protect his two sisters, the two friends. Right? Sounds like Megumi came to help him, to teach him, just like Rukia did. See? This is fantastic. I love Bleach, and this made me think about it, and this made me joy. So the fact that there's enough time that passed for me to be like, oh yeah, I remember Bleach, but not enough. There's enough time to be like, this isn't redundant. Again, I'm introducing the main character, which is amazing. I'm introducing the cursed world, which is amazing. I'm not giving out a total ID of the world yet. You're not giving out a total ID of how big the stakes are. It's just about a guy defending his friend and how much they matter to him. You see, he ate the cursed finger. You don't know how important the finger is in the story. You don't know how imperial it's going to be to the story. You don't know anything about that finger except that he's giving it power. And you don't know anything about that finger except that at the end he gets possessed. Only thing I'm going to say is, and I'm taking the very ending, I would prefer him to be like possessed, because I think him being possessed was better for the second episode. For him being in the second episode, I think it would have been a better opening. The fact that he can control both is enough to say, yo, there's still hope for this character. And yeah, season 1, episode 1, maybe. Jujutsu Kaisen. Stay tuned for episode 2.